still moving at a snail's pace, unfortunately. Still dragging its feet northwest at 6 miles per hour, 90 miles southeast of Key West. So basically hardly any movement from the 11 p.m. advisory. It is a huge system spinning right across the Florida Straits. That eye looking a little bigger right now, looking a little wider. It actually may be looking a little raggedy as well, so we're hoping that maybe it will remain weak, that there are some upper-level winds actually interacting with it and keeping it in check, and it won't allow that warm water of the Gulf Stream there to give it any more fuel so that it won't impact the Keys as a stronger system. So as we move in across the radar, the eye just slowly making its way out of northern Cuba by Varadero Beach. The winds taking a lot of moisture from the Florida Straits and shoving it into our direction here, our general area. Broward County right now, you are seeing that heavy rain moving in from a feeder band, basically from, the Sawgrass Expressway all the way in through I-595 and downtown Fort Lauderdale. That'll continue to be impacting you, Miami-Dade, from deep southern Miami-Dade County, way on down across US 1 and in through Key West. Heavy rain there as well. There's a huge shield of rain just to the east of US 1 that makes it all the way back into Bimini and Andros Island. And this sheet of rain will be impacting the entire coast, Palm Beach, Broward, Miami-Dade, at least until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, if not longer. For the Keys, this rainfall will be nonstop overnight until it finally moves away from you during the day tomorrow. It is still being kept as a Category 3 as it makes its way into the Florida Straits and in through Key West. Landfall should be anywhere between Marathon and Key West as a Category 3, 125 mile per hour winds. And then after that, it should continue to make its way right on up the coast, impacting Naples, possibly sometime Sunday at around 8 p.m., the same with Fort Myers. And now it's showing weakening here as a Category 1, just west of Gainesville and Ocala, over by the Florida's Big Bend. And to tell you the truth, I really can't wait for it to get out of our hair. The tornado watch has been extended until tomorrow at 12:30. It was supposed to expire at midnight, but it's been actually extended. My apologies, until Sunday at noon.
Woo!
Sunday at noon. So that is your very latest
Nakapera na
update. It is
tayo.
still
Dalihan
stuck
niyo yung
in
ano ni Hadi.
the Florida Straits. It is still a Cat 3. Still
900
aiming
lang.
for the Florida Keys. Some arrival times could be anywhere between 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And for us across the mainland, Miami-Dade and Broward, we will persist, or those feeder bands will persist across the area overnight. Heavy rain, gusty winds, and the potential for some tornadoes. So all we can do right now is just ride this thing out until it's finally out of here. Back to you guys.
Well, we're glad you are guiding us here, Phil. You're our Superman. I mean, working around the clock with all the information we need to know to keep everybody safe. So
Good Cuban coffee.
Thanks, Phil. Yeah.
It's the Phil Factor. Good Cuban coffee, good donuts, good American coffee, a lot of sugar and caffeine around.